What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Dan and Bryn Started Gym. Today we have a very special guest, okay? And you'll figure out who that is in a minute. But for right now, we're going to talk about the three major squats that you can perform. There are only three major squats that you can perform. You can go into subcategories on those three major squats. But our first squat would be what I would consider the best and most advantageous way of getting stronger in any squat pattern, and that would be your front squat. Let's take a look, shall we? We have the lovely Mariko the Hammer Hamashima. Now, when doing a front squat, this is the most anatomical and best mechanically positioned squat that you can do. It's more in line with what we would consider infantile or toddler movements. The weight's in front of you. Now, it wouldn't matter whether it's a kettlebell, whether it's dumbbells, or whether it's a barbell. A front squat is where you're holding the weight, guess what? In front of your body. I know it only sounds so simple, but that is the truth. The next squat, which is slightly less functional in my mind because not a lot of people hold shit over their head, okay, when they do their squat, but it does work for thoracic mobility, shoulder mobility, and core stability. It is very important to learn how to do this squat to help balance out all your squatting patterns, okay? Again, you need a proper amount of shoulder mobility and thoracic spine mobility. Marika will show us our overhead squat. Now, it's just like it sounds. When you do an overhead squat, you need to make sure the bar or the weight is where? Overhead. That's correct. It could be with a kettlebell, could be with a dumbbell, it could be with any kind of weight, as long as that weight is over your head. That is an overhead squat, okay? Excellent, Rico, just like that. And lastly, but not leastly, our favorite of squats, because we are powerlifters, is the back squat. Now, Mari's gonna do a pause squat at the bottom. No, she's not. She just gave me the look that says she's not, and I know better than to argue with the hammer. This is the middle of her workout, by the way. She didn't know she was going to do this, so that's okay. That's what I'm here for. When you do a back squat, you can only guess where the weight is going to be. It's going to be, that is correct, on your back. Now, it doesn't have to be a barbell. It can be any sort of thing that you want to put on your back. If you put a box on your back, it's a back squat. If you, I don't know, maybe get your girlfriend to sit on your back, that's a back squat. Could be your boyfriend or fiance in Mari's case. Those are all back squats anytime the weight is on your back. We're going to go into the complexities and what each one of those squats is good for and not good for in the future. Join us next week to where we go into an in-depth look at the front squat. Tune in next time for Dan and Bryn Started Gym.